First race tonight. Are you ready? Green flag waves, we're underway. The 11 of Eric Luttrell gets the lead out of turn 1 into 2 and out onto the back straightaway. The 827 of Storm in the second spot. Third will be the 30 of Villarreal. Oh, the 51P up into the outside wall as well. The 504X Jess Cook. Caution on the Speedway. Everybody a little anxious and ready to go, and forgot it was just a little slick. Green flag waves. We'll try it again. Oh, Storm with problems down the front straightaway. Stacks the field up. Luttrell in 11 pulling away out of turn 2. 504X Cook up in the second spot, bringing the 97 of Sarton with him up to third. Sarton up to second out of turn 4 onto the front straightaway. Cook back to third. Out front is the 11 Luttrell in turn 1. And caution for the Triple X of Sean Graham over in turn 3. Oh, smoke out from under the Triple X. Sean Graham not looking good. He's got a flat right front as well. And a green flag waves. We'll try it once again. And again, the 11 of Eric Luttrell going to lead him out of turn 2 and out of back straightaway over the 30 of Memphis Villarreal in the 504X Jason Cook in the third spot. And finally, with one lap in the books, the 11, Eric Luttrell, your leader down the back straightaway over the 30 of Villarreal and the 97. Jack Sarton up into the third spot, 504X Jason Cook back to fourth. Then it's 90 John Rabosi and the 827 of Austin Storm. Luttrell pulls away down the back straightaway once again into turn 3 over the 30 of Villarreal and the 97 of Sarton. Halfway through this time by being shown to the 11 of Eric Luttrell, leading him off into turn 1. It's Luttrell in the 11, Villarreal in the 30, 97 Sarton in the third, fourth 504X Cook. Luttrell smooth hitting his marks every lap. Villarreal trying to reel him in, not having much luck. 2 to go. One more time around for the 11 of Eric Luttrell over the 30 of Memphis Villarreal and 97 Jack Sarton. Oh, the 11 Luttrell on around goes Villarreal with a little contact. Villarreal keeps the car moving. At the flag, your winner, Eric Luttrell. Second to go the 97 Jack Sarton. Third 504X Jason Cook. And fourth to go to the 30 of Memphis Villarreal. Again, taking the win, the 11, Eric Luttrell.
Caution lights out. And looks like we got a no start. No start on heat race number 2. We'll get it back lined up and we'll get going again. We'll try it one more time. Caution lights out. We're underway. And we got them stacked up in turn number 1, bringing out the caution. The 3 of Ron Hessel, the 7-11 of Michael Daniels, and 56 of Stephen Ashcraft. We'll try it again. Out front, your leader, the 7 of Chad Williams, followed by the 23 at Neighbors. We've got a good battle for second between Neighbors and Haney as they go into turn number 3, but it's going to be advantage Neighbors. Williams with a big push. He's going to open up the door. Your new leader, the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. It's Neighbors, Williams, Haney, your top 3 as they go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Around goes to 7 of Williams in turn number 4. He's going to keep it moving. We stay green. Back out front to 23. That's Stephen Neighbors, your leader. Followed by the 99H of Ricky Haney and the 56 of Stephen Ashcraft. Halfway this time by. Battle for second heating up between the 99H of Ricky Haney and the 56 of Ashcraft. Ashcraft looks on to try to look low into turn number 3, but poking his nose on the outside. Here comes the 37 of Caden Honeycutt. But back out front still your leader, the 23 of Stephen Neighbors with 2 laps to go this time by. Honeycutt on the outside. He's going to take over the second spot down the front straightaway, headed into turn number 1. It's Neighbors, Honeycutt, Haney. One more time around for the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. Taking the win, the 23 of Stephen Neighbors. In second, 37H, Caden Honeycutt. And third, 99H, Ricky Haney. Again, taking the win, the 23 of Stephen Neighbors.
Green flag waves, we're underway. And into 121 at the rear of the field, Jason Gore. Green flag waves, we're out of turn 2, the 74 Hazelip leading them down the back straight. Patrick Daniel in the 121 there on the back of the field. 25C, Tommy Davis Jr. looking for the lead in turn 3 around the 89C, Stephen Whitaker. Whitaker out of shape. Oh, into the outside wall, backing in the 37. Caution on the Speedway. Mark Marr backing it hard into the outside wall in turn 3. And late entry, the 121, the black car over in turn 2 right now is Patrick Daniel. But it's being scored. Okay, it says 121 on it, but it's being scored as 21, so we'll get this straight in a minute. Junior row 2, green flag waves, we're back underway. Whitaker going to lead them out of turn 2 and onto the backside over the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr. Here's the battle between the 17, Chris Davis, 74, Kevin Hazlip. 25C, Tommy Davis Jr., your new leader out of turn 4. Tommy Davis Jr., your leader halfway down the back straightaway over the 89C of Stephen Whitaker Jr., then 17, Chris Davis, at your top 3. Patrick Daniel at 21 up to 4th out of turn 2, but out front is 25C. Tommy Davis Jr., your leader through 3 and 4. It's Davis, Whitaker, Davis. Oh, one around in the middle of turn 22. That's a 7. The 7M of Junior McCall collecting the 74 of Kevin Hazlip. Both of them will be able to continue on, tag the rear of the field. Davis on the gas. .25C, Tommy Davis Jr. going to lead him out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Once again over the 89C of Stephen Whitaker Jr. 17, Chris Davis 3rd. 21, Patrick Daniel 4th. Daniel getting the feel for the car. Up on the back bumper of the 17, Chris Davis. They go down the front straightaway and in turn 1. He's going to take a peek underneath him. He's up to 3rd out of turn 2. $18B Blaine Smith underneath 17 of Davis. Around goes the 74 Hazlip over in 3. He keeps it moving, will stay green. It is 25C, Tommy Davis Jr., your leader in turn 3. White flag waves. On the front straightaway at the flag, your winner, Tommy Davis Jr. And about out of turn 4 at the flag. Woo, I'll let the judges call it. Tommy Davis Jr., your winner in the 25C. Second goes to 21, Patrick Daniel. 3rd, 89C, Stephen Whitaker Jr. And 4th, 18B, Blaine Smith.
69X of Kane Buckmeyer. 4th row inside the 7MK of Kyle Wilkins. And 07G of Bobby Ortega. Caution lights out. Green flag, we're underway. Little contact between the leaders up front. Good side-by-side racing as they go down to turn number 1. Your leader, the 15B of Blackwell, but fighting back on the outside at the 20D of Roddy Day. Day into the wall. He's going over at the gap for the 22S. That's Skylar McFarland, but here comes Blackwell, your leader, coming down the front straightaway into turn number 1. And we got caution for the 69X of Kane Buckmeyer sitting pretty close to the track on the front straightaway. Caution lights out. We're back underway. Up front, your new leader, the 116 of Damon Hammond, is going to take over the lead in 3 and 4. In second, the 15B, Thomas Blackwell. In third, the 22S. That's Kyler McFarland. McFarland pushes up high. He's going to lose several positions as we're halfway this time. Day up to third. It's Hammond, Blackwell, Day, your top three. McFarland back up to fifth. In fourth, the 100 car, Michael McCullough. Two laps to go this time by. Your leader, the 116, Damon Hammond. In second, the 15B, Thomas Blackwell. In third, the 20D of Rowdy Day. Fourth, the 100 of Michael McCullough. That's your top four. One more time around for the 116 of Damon Hammond. Out of four, taking the win, the 116 of Damon Hammond. In second, the 15B of Thomas Blackwell. And third, the 20D of Rowdy Day. Again, taking the win, the 116 of Damon Hammond.
All right, they'll be bucking at the front gate for an extra $5 for that tonight. All right, while it's quiet again, Big Rob's Custom Cornhole boards are on display down in front of the concession stand. Race fans, so far there, you go. Jason Rivas setting a pace. Here we go. They went side by side into one, but the 626 of Rivas going to lead him out of turn two with the 00 Sedan coming back on the outside. The 626 of Rivas leading around the first straightaway in turn one on lap one. It'll be the 00 Joe Sedan. And the 146 of Willie Veach in the third spot. Rivas continues to lead down the front straightaway over the 00 Sedan and the 146 of Veach. In the fourth spot, the 41T Rude. Jason Rivas continues his lead down the front straightaway into turn one. And that 626 over the 00 of Joe Sedan. He's got a bumper full of the 146 Willie Veach. Veach trying to make his way around the outside of the 00 Sedans. They come out of turn four. He's on the outside of him, and he's up to second into turn one. Veach got that higher line working for him on the outside. He went around 00, but out front is still the 626 of Jason Rivas. The 41T of Dustin Rude trying to find his way around the 00 and does so through turns 1 and 2 and on the back straightaway. 00 Sedan trying to come back underneath him in turn 3. 2 to go. White flag waves. Taking a win in the 626, Jason Rivas. Jason Rivas taking a win in the 626. Second to go to the 146, Willie Veach. And third, 41T, Dustin Rude.
Caution lights out. Race number 2 is underway. Leading right number 1, the 57B, Taylor Hunter. In second, the X, Adam Segura. In third, the 56, Chase Neal. That's your top 3 as they run in turn number 3. Look at a good battle for third, heating up with the 46 of Fisher and the 56 of Neal as they go into turn number 1 and 2 of the drag race down the back straightaway. Still side by side out of 4, but taking advantage is the 46 of Fisher, but he said not so fast. Here comes the 56 of Chase Neal, fighting back on the outside in 1 and 2. But back out front, the 57 of Taylor Hunter is your leader into 3 and 4 as we're halfway this time by. Here's Hunter, Segura, and Holder. The 46 of Fisher, he's trying to run down the X of Segura. Segura pushes up the track. He's going to lose ground on the leader, the 57 of Hunter. Two laps this time by, 2 laps to go. Fisher right there on the back door of Segura as they go into turn number 3, side by side. Oh, he hits the left rear of Segura. He's going to go around one more time around for the 57B of Taylor Hunter. Taking the win, the 57B of Taylor Hunter. In second, the X of Adam Segura. And third, the 56 of Chase Neal. Again, taking the win, the 57B of Taylor Hunter.
The 07 Heart Thad Royal setting the pace on our first of 6 USRA factory stock heat races. Here we go. Side by side into 1, they go out of 2. It's a drag race down the back straightaway, neck and neck halfway down the back straightaway. It's Royal and Hefty. Hefty up into the outside wall, loses a lot of ground. With 1 lap in the books, 07R Royal, your leader down the back straightaway, followed by the 55 Lee McCullough, and then it'll be the 62 Dustin Choate. Oh, Royal with a big push. McCullough, your new leader out of turn 4. Lee McCullough, your leader out of turn 2 in that 55, followed by the 62 of Dustin Choate. Then it'll be the 4, Brad Dixon on the move. 4B, Kyle Blanton. Blanton trying to find his way around the 4 of Dixon. Settles back in out of turn 4. He'll take a peek again. '55 Lee McCullough, your leader halfway down the back straightaway over the 62 of Dustin Choate. Halfway through this time by. And around goes the 11 of Jackie Hefty in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Caution on the Speedway for the 11 of Jackie Hefty. Green flag waves. We're back underway. The Ford Dixon around the 62 of Chody's in the second spot out of turn 2. Out front, 55, Lee McCullough into turn 3. Your leader. Oh no, we got two together. Choate and the 07 of Royal Jones were together. Choate lost a lot of ground. 47 of Turmoil the third up in the fourth spot. 4B Kyle Black third, fourth. 4 of Dixon in the second spot, but out front 55 Lee McCullough, your leader. 2 to go. One more time around for the 55 of Lee McCullough. Kyle Blanton trying to get around to Ford Dixon. He does so out of turn 2. Out of 4 on the first straightaway and at the flag. Your winner, Lee McCullough. Second to go to the 4B, Kyle Blanton. Third, 4. Brad Dixon at fourth, 47. Tom Earl the third. Again, taking a win, 55, Lee McCullough.
Heat race number 2 is underway. Three wide into turn 3 and 4. Everybody gets through it safe. Your leader, leading lap number 1, the 38 Double D of Rodney White. In second, the 2K of Nicholas Kirby. In third, the 22 Double X of Jason Gamez. That's your top 3. Good racing in the middle part of the pack with the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. and the 40 of Michael Bowles and the 46 of Brendan Brown and 747 of GW Hissong. But back out front, your leader, the 38 Double D of Rodney White, halfway this time by. Good battle for second, heating up between the 22 Double X of Jason Gambas. He's all over the back bumper of the 2K of Nicholas Kirby as they go down the back straightaway. It's White, Kirby, Gamez, Davis Jr., your top 4. Two to go this time by, 2 laps to go. Out front on a Sunday afternoon drive, the 38 Double D of Rodney White. And a good battle for second with the 2K of Nicholas Kirby and the 22 Double X of Jason Gambas. But here comes the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. into play. One more time around for the 38 Double D of Rodney White. Tommy Davis Jr. looking low underneath Gambas. Out of 2, he's going to take him to the third spot. But out of 4, taking the win, the 38 Double D of Rodney White. Second, 2K, Nicholas Kirby. In third, the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. Again, taking the win, the 38 Double D of Rodney White.
189, Justin McNeil setting the pace coming out of turn 4. Here we go. Side by side into 1 to go. McNeil with the advantage out of turn 2. Gould on the outside, that 1 coming back on the outside, down the back straight away they go. Side by side now going 3. Gould with the advantage at the flag stand. He's your leader in turn one. With 1 lap in the books, 1. Ronnie Gould, your leader at 189. Justin Midland, second spot. Third, 14. Kelly Lockie. 62K. Tommy Crawford off the pace under 2. He gathers back up. He's moving. McNeil all over the back bumper of the 1 Gould as they go to the back straightaway in turn 3. McNeil tried to take a peek under him as they go into 3. Gould leading them through 1 and 2 and off on the back straightaway once again. 189. Justin McNeil in that second spot. The 14 of Kelly Lockie third. Fourth, 21. Bubba Jones. Halfway through this time by. 189, Justin McNeil all over the back bumper of the 1 Gould as they go under turn 1, but Gould pulls away down the back straightaway once again. Running order unchanged. This Gould, McNeil, Lockie, and Jones, your top 4. Two to go this time by. Oh, Gould slips up. McNeil underneath him. Gould pulls away out of turn 2 once again. Oh, Crawford off the pace on the front straightaway. White flag waves. Oh, Crawford coming into play as they come out of turn 2. And McNeil with the lead out of 2. Oh, he's fleeing down the back straightaway. It's McNeil on the inside, Gould on the outside. At the flag, your winner, Justin McNeil. Second to go to the 1, Ronnie Gould. Third, 14, Kelly Lockie. And 421, Bubba Jones. Again, taking away in the 189, Justin McNeil.
That was a heck of a race. Caution light is out. We're underway. Oh, hard contact down the front straightaway. We stay. That's going to be a no start. Bringing out the caution. That's 721 of Jason Gore is going to take his car to the pit area. We're going to have a complete restart. Caution light is out. Here we go again on heat race number 4. Your leader, the 10 of Nate Dixon, followed by the 5H of Lance Hanson Jr. and the 98 of Chris Davis. That's your top 3. In fourth, the 151K of Tommy Williams Jr. The 151K, Tommy Williams Jr. is last year's defending Smackdown champion. The 15, JT Garland, he's making his way forward. But back out front, your leader, the 10 of Nate Dixon. Dixon's looking strong all weekend long so far. No change in the running order of the top 5. It's still Dixon, Hanson, Davis, Williams, and Garland. Your top 5 halfway this time by. Davis closing in on the second place car. He's trying to take a peek on the outside. He's going to lose a little bit of ground coming down the front straightaway, but back out front, your leader, the 10, Nate Dixon. Good battle for second, third, and fourth, starting to heat up between Hanson, Davis, and Williams. As they go into 3 and 4, a little bump by Davis as he gives to Hanson. 2 laps to go this time by. Davis going to look underneath the 5 of Hanson as they go out of turn number 2. Drag race down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Davis on the low line. Hanson on the outside. Good hard racing. One more time around for the 10 of Nate Dixon. Up to second, the 98 of Chris Davis. Out of 4, taking the win, the 10 of Nate Dixon. In second, the 98 of Chris Davis. And third, the 5H of Lance Hanson. Again, taking the win, the 10 of Nate Dixon.
'28 Kevin Rutherford setting the pace on this 5th heat race. Green flag waves, here we go. The 25 of Tristan McCullough going to lead him into turn 1 out of 2. It'll be the 28 Kevin Rutherford and the 27 Dalton Faulkner battling for that second spot. With 1 lap of the books, 25 Tristan McCullough, your leader out of turn 2. 27 Faulkner in that second spot. 28 Rutherford losing ground. The 41 of Dylan Alaska on the outside of him as they go into turn 3. On the move, 1W Walter Hamilton. The 41 of Dylan Alaska up to thirds. They go into turn 1. Out front, 27 Dalton Faulkner, your new leader. Dalton Faulkner leading them out of turn 2 and down the back straight over the 25 of Tristan McCullough. Then it'll be the 41 Dylan Alaska and 1W Walter Hamilton up in the 4th spot. Halfway through this time by. McCullough with a big push out of turn 2, loses ground. The 41 Alaska goes underneath him as they go into turn 3. Hamilton all over his back bumper. McCullough with a big push in 4. He loses 2 spots. Dalton Faulkner, your leader, halfway down the back straightaway. 1W Walter Hamilton underneath the 41 of Dylan Alaska. He's up looking for second as they go into turn 3 under Alaska. Side by side, they go through 3 and 4. 2 to go. Faulkner walking away down the back straightaway as Hamilton and Alaska battle for second. Hamilton in the second spot halfway down the back straightaway. Alaska coming back on the outside saying not so fast. White flag waves. Alaska back around Hamilton in turn 1 for that second spot. They'll work it through 2 onto the back straightaway. Faulkner eased his way into turn 3. At the flag, your winner, Dalton Faulkner. Second go to the 41. Second goes to Dylan Alaska in the 41. Third, 1W, Walter Hamilton. Again, 27, Dalton Faulkner, your winner.
Caution light is out, so we'll be going green just right here. Green flag, we're underway. Good battle for the lead as they go down to turn number 1. 79 of Jeff White into 71 him and Tommy McKinley on the outside. Good drag race down the back straightaway. Advantage 71 him and Tommy McKinley. McKinley trying to work that high line. White on the low line. McKinley going to lose ground. It's White. Whitehead. And Moss, your top 3. Justin Whitehead trying to work that middle groove. He's working it really good. He's going to be on the outside of the 79 as they go into turn number 1. Side by side. He's going to take over the lead out of 2 down the back straightaway. Your new leader, the 36J of Justin Whitehead. Halfway this time by. It's Whitehead, White, and Moss, your top 3. Good battle for 4th and 5th between the 71 M of Tommy McKinley and the B95 of Holder. Two laps to go this time by. Your leader out front, the 36J of Justin Whitehead. In second, 79 of Jeff White. In third, 33, Dylan Moss. In fourth, the B96. B95 of Olin Holder the fourth. One more time around for the 36J of Justin Whitehead. Out of 4, taking the win, the 36J of Justin Whitehead. In second, 79 of Jeff White. And third, 33 of Dylan Moss. Again, taking the win, the 36J of Justin Whitehead.
Caution lights out. Green flag waves. The 11S of Scott Newberry gets a great start. The 34 of Michael Trammell is not going to let him get away though. The 11S of Scott Newberry leads lap 1, followed by the 7K. The 7X of Dylan Rivers. A battle for second between the 7X of Dylan Rivers and the 719 of Brian Schoenbaum Jr. Halfway this time by. The 11S still of Scott Newberry still leads. 2 to go this time by. Smoke coming out of the 7X of Scott Newberry. Oh wait, Dylan Rivers, I mean. White flag wave. Checkered flag, your winner, Michael Trammell. Second goes for the 719 Brian Schoenbaum Jr. The 7X of Dylan Rivers and That is your unofficial top 3. Looks like we are missing 2 cars. Green flag waves. Oh! Close call. Caution on the Speedway. That was a really close call.
Cole, you reckon he needs to check his britches?
Caution lights out. Looks like we are going to have a no start. The 99 with a big jump.
Cole, I think he was in a hurry to go to the store. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he wanted something to drink. Green flag waves. The 7S of Stephen Bevilles has the lead. The 7S of Stephen Bevilles will lead lap 1. The 33T of David Thompson spins. As we stay green. Still no change in your running order. The 7S of Stephen Bevilles still leads. Halfway this time by. Two to go this time by. The 99 of Anthony Vandenberg is trying to catch the 7S of Stephen Bevilles. White flag waves. Checkered flag, your winner, the 7S of Stephen Bevilles. Second, the 99, Anthony Vandenberg. Third, the 580, Derek Cates.
Row 4, Triple X shot graph, 70 out, Jerry McCall. Row 5, 2JT, Justin Vaughn, 74. Green flag waves, run away. D Rowdy Day leading about a turn 2 and out of back straight away over the 30 of Memphis Villarreal. Then it'll be the 3 of Ron Hessel. (22) Skylar McFarland in the 4th spot. Triple X Sean Graham 5th. 4, transfer to the 8. 20D Rowdy Day, your leader down the back straightaway over the 30 of Memphis Via Real. There's 3 Ron Hessel and 22 Skylar McFarland, your top 4. Sean Graham and the Triple X on the outside looking in. Rowdy Day continue to lead out of front, turn 4 onto the front straightaway. Oh, contact is a Hessel, and the 3 car loses ground. 22S of McFarland up to 3rd. Triple X Sean Graham trying to get underneath the 3 of Hessel out of turn 2. Halfway through this time by. 20D Rowdy Day continued to lead halfway down the back straightaway over the 30 of Memphis Via Real. Then it's 22S Skylar McFarland and 3 Ron Hessel, your top 4. Then it's Triple X Sean Graham and 100 Tristan McCullough. Excuse me, Michael McCullough. The 3 of Ron Hessel trying to hold on to that 4th spot. That's the transfer spot. Michael McCullough trying to find a way around Triple X Sean Graham so he can get up here and challenge the 3 of Hessel for that spot. Out front still the 20D Rowdy Day, your leader on to the front straightaway. Two to go this time by, being shown leader 20D Rowdy Day over the 30 of Memphis Via Real. Then it's 22S Skylar McFarland. And that time by 100, Michael McCullough in the 4th spot. White flag waves for the 20D of Rowdy Day. On the front straight win that flag, your winner, Rowdy Day. Second to go to the 30, Memphis Via Real. 3rd, 22S Skylar McFarland. And 4th, 100, Michael McCullough. Again, taking the win, 20D Rowdy Day. Second going to the 30 of Memphis Via Real. 3rd, 22S Skylar McFarland. In the 4th and final transfer spot, 100, Michael McCullough.
Rounding out the field in the Z1, John Burnett. The 69X of Kane Buckmeyer spins in turn number 3, but he's going to get it fired back up. We can stay green, but back out front, the 56. That's Stephen Ashcraft, your leader. And second, the 54T of Matthew Day. In a good battle for 3rd, heating up between the 7 of Chad Williams. In the 07G of Bobby Ortega. Ortega on the outside. He's going to take over the spot out of 4. It's Ashcraft, Day, Ortega, and Williams. Your top 4. Ortega and Day get together down the front straightaway. They stay going. Ortega up to 2nd. 3 wide out of 2. Up to 4th. It's going to be Davis, but not so fast. Here comes the 22 of Muirhead on the outside of Davis. Good battle in mid-pack. Taking the top 4 transfer to the Knights A main. Right now, the last transfer spot goes to the 22 of Tyler Muirhead, of Gregory Muirhead. Out front, your leader, the 56 of Stephen Ashcraft, but he's starting to get some little pressure of the 07G of Bobby Ortega. And a good battle for the last transfer spot, heating up between the 22 of Gregory Muirhead and the 7MK of Kyle Wilkins as they go down the back straightaway, headed to turn number 3. Day drops back to the last transfer spot in the 54T. This is a good battle. MB main number 2 for the Ken Parker Services USRA Limited Modifieds. A good battle for the lead, heating up as Ortega jumps to the outside, side by side down the back straightaway. It's Ortega on the outside, Ashcraft on the inside. Your new leader, the 07G of Bobby Ortega. Here comes the 22 of Gregory Muirhead up to second on the back bumper of the 07G of Bobby Ortega. The 7MK of Kyle Wilkins in third. Muirhead trying to work that middle groove on the outside of Ortega as we got 2 laps to go this time by. Muirhead, your leader at the line. And we got caution at turn number 1 around the 17 of Chris Davis. We're back underway. One more time around for the 22 of Gregory Muirhead, and the second, the 7MK of Kyle Wilkins. Probably for the 56 of Stephen Ashcraft if he's taking his car to the infield. Right now, the last transfer spot is going to be the 54T of Matthew Day. Taking the win, the 22 of Gregory Muirhead, and second, the 7MK of Kyle Wilkins. Third, 07G Bobby Ortega, and fourth, the 54T of Matthew Day. Again, taking the win, the 22 of Gregory Muirhead.
And we got a no start. Top 4 transfer to the A main. Top 4 transfer. We want these guys side by side out of turn 4 at the cone. They're on the tractor tire. Green flag waves, run away. Side by side through 1 and 2 down the back straight to go. Go over the advantage halfway down the back straightaway. Side by side out of 4 and on the front straight to go. Go over the advantage at the flag stand into 1. Oh, round goes 3 cars in turn 1. Caution on the Speedway. 21, Bubba Jones. 07, Royal Jones. And 71M, Tommy McKinley, all around in turn 1, bringing that caution out. Green flag waves, we're back underway. The one to go, leading them into 1 and out of 2 once again. 1W Walt Hammer, they're going to take a peek under the 79. Jeff Wilds, they come out of turn 2 and down the back straight away. It's Gould, Hamilton, White, and Hanson still your top 5. Excuse me, 4. quite a battle back and forth between the 1W of Walter Hamilton and the 79 of Jeff White for that second, third spot. Out front, 1 Ronnie Gould. 5H Lance Hanson Jr. holding on to fourth. 197 Peanut Fish trying to find a way around him. Gould continued to lead on to the front straightaway as the battle continued between the 79 of White and the 1W of Hamilton for second and third. 5H Lance Hanson Jr. solidly in the fourth spot. 197 Peanut Fish just can't really manage to do anything with him. Halfway through this time by. Hamilton with a good run out of 2. He's in front of the 79 of White as they go into turn 3. White coming back on that outside. Can't get there. Hamilton with a good run out of 4. He's solidly in second as they go into turn 1. Hamilton changed his line. That may have been a mistake. White on the inside of him as they go into turn 3 now. Hamilton once again with a good round of 4. Out front still the 1. Ronnie Gould, your leader in turn 1. It's Gould, Hamilton, White, and Hanson still your top 4. And 26 will wall him around over in turn 2. He keeps it moving. Will stay green. Oh, caution on the Speedway. '26 of Grant Wallamon around over at turn 2, backed it up onto the tractor tire, couldn't get completely out of the way, brought the caution out. Green flag waves, we're back underway. Gould going to lead him out of turn 2 once again out of back straight away. And then it's 1W Hamilton battle with a 79 of Jeff White for that second, third spot. 5H Lance Hanson Jr. holding on to fourth. Hamilton trying to take a look into the 1 of Goulds. They go out of turn 4. 2 to go. Hamilton driving into deep. He's underneath Gould. Gould going to pull away out of turn 2 once again. White flag waves. On the front straightaway at the flag, your winner, Ronnie Gould. Second of the 1W, Walter Hamilton. Third, 79, Jeff White. And fourth, 5H, Lance Hanson Jr. Again, taking the win, 1, Ronnie Gould.
We're underway. Out front, your leader, the 47 of Tom Earl the third. Getting pressured by the 41 of Dylan Lasco. Lasco trying to be on the inside. Looking. Good battle for third and fourth. The 151K. Tommy Williams Jr. in the 095. And the B95 of Owen Holder. Got one around, the 12. The 12 of Cody Chamberlain in turn number 4, bringing out the caution. Lights out. We're back under. Out front, still your leader, the 47 of Tom Morrow, the third. And a good battle for second with the 151K. Tommy Williams Jr. in the 41. Dylan Alasko. Alasko on the outside. Williams in the turn number 1. Side by for second. Alasko going to take the advantage of the turn number 3. Setting in the 4th spot, the B95 of Olin Holden. But still out front, the 47 of Tom Morrow, the third. At the battle on the field, on the track right now is going to be your second spot. The 151K of Tommy Williams Jr. in the 41 of Dylan Alasko. In the 5th spot, the 15 of, and we got caution in turn number 2 for the 23 of Chase Rabe.
Lineup's good. Caution lights out. Tom Morrow with a good jump down the back straightaway. Green flag. We're underway. Good battle still for a second between the 151K of Tommy Williams Jr. and the 41 of Dylan Alasko. Alasko on the outside. He's going to get the advantage into 1. But fighting back on the low line is the 151K of Tommy Williams Jr. Still side by side. Drag race down the back straightaway. Good hard racing for the second spot. Alasko's going to try to move a little higher to get a good run out of 2, and he does just that. Alasko with a good run out of 2 into 3. Up to 4th, the 15 of JT Garland. And we got caution, turn number 3. Green flag, green lights on. We're going green right here. Alasko's going to lose a couple of spots. We got 2 laps to go. Alasko falls back to 3rd. Tommy Williams Jr. trying to put pressure on our leader. It's going to be Tom Morrow the third, your leader, followed by the 151K of Tommy Williams Jr. As we got 1 lap to go this time by. 1 lap to go this time by. The last transfer spot is going to be the 15 of JT Garland as they run. Out of 4, taking the win, the 47 of Tom Morrow the third. In second, the 151K, Tommy Williams Jr. Third, 41, Dylan Alasko. And 4th, the 15 of JT Garland.
2K, Nicholas Kirby bringing number the green with the 17, Tommy Davis Jr. to his outside. Top 4 transfer to the A. Here we go. This 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. going to lead him out of turn 2. Little bumping and banging out of 2. Everybody carries on. Out of turn 4, it's the 17 of Davis, 33D Dylan Moss. The 14 of Kelly Lockey in the 3rd spot, and V8 Robert Better 4th. 1 lap in the books. contact between the V Innovator and the 14 of Lockheed. They're together out of turn 2. They're hung up. And to the infield they go. 88 TJ Evans off the pace on the back straightaway. Tommy Davis Jr., your leader in turn 1 with a lot of smoke coming out of the 33D Dylan Moss. He's in the second spot out of turn 2. The 2K. Nicholas Kirby in the third spot. 470, Kenneth Chamberlain. A lot of smoke out front of the 33D of Dylan Moss. He worked his way down the back straightaway in that second spot behind the 17 of Tommy Davis Jr. Davis continues lead over the 33D of Dylan Moss. They go out of turn 2. 2K, Nicholas Kirby holding on to that third spot. 70, Kenneth Chamberlain got a bumper full of 04 Cameron Cook. From where I'm at in the booth, it smells like transmission fluid on the 33D of Dylan Moss. To go. White flag waves. Oh, Moss, it let go whatever it was. Cruising out of 4 and on the front straightaway at the flag. Your winner, Tommy Davis Jr. Second of the 2K, Nicholas Kirby. Third, 70, Kenneth Chamberlain. And fourth, 04, Cameron Cook. Again, taking the win, 17, Tommy Davis Jr. Second going to the 2K, Nicholas Kirby. Third, 70, Kenneth Chamberlain. And the fourth and final transfer spot, 04, Cameron Cook.
We're underway. Out front, your leader of the 36J, Justin Whitehead. In second, 55, Lee McCullough. Third, 27, Dalton Faulkner. And fourth, the 10, Nate Dixon. Dixon with a good run out of 4. He's going to move up into the third spot. He's all over the back bumper of the 55 of Lee McCullough. But out front is the 36J, Justin Whitehead. Halfway this time by. Two to go this time. Smoke coming out of problems with the 189 of Justin McNeil, setting the top of turn number 4, bringing out the caution. Something gave 189 of Justin McNeil. Green flag, we're underway. Whitehead still out front, your leader as they come out of turn number 4. White flag waving. We got one more time around. In second, the 55 of Lee McCullough, and a good battle for third with the 10 of Nate Dixon and the 4B of Kyle Blanton. Blanton on the outside, Dixon on the low side. But out of 4, taking the win, the 36J of Justin Whitehead. Second, the 55, Lee McCullough. Third, 4B, Kyle Blanton. 4, 10, Nate Dixon. And fifth, 27, Dalton Faulkner. 6, 38, Double D, Rodney White. And seventh, 98, Chris Davis. That's going to be their starting spot for the tonight's A.
6 Chase Neal setting the pace. 39 Olin Holder to his outside. 20 laps of scheduled distance. Green flag waves, we're underway. The 56 Chase Neal leading them into 1 and out of 2. Well, they got 3 wide there for a minute. With 1 lap to go, it's 56 Chase Neal, your leader out of turn 2. It's the 41T of Dustin Roode in the second spot. 00 Joe Shadan, he's third. Fourth, 146 of Willie Beach. And now the 57B of Taylor Hunter in the 4th spot. Chase Neal continued to lead through turns 1 and 2 and off on the front straightaway again. The 41T of Dustin Roode trying to reel him in as Neal pulls away. That 57B, Taylor Hunter on the move. He's up to third. Double 0 Joe Shadan trying to find a way around him. He can't get there. He's settled back into that 4th spot. Pitch that B Hunter into the 2nd spot down the front straightaway. He's got his sights set on the 56 of Chase Neal. Hunter with a good run. He's on the outside of Neal in turn 3. He's on that high line. He's high, wide, and handsome, and he's going to have the lead out of turn 4. Taylor Hunter, your leader on the back straightaway over the 56 Chase Neal. That'll be the 41T of Dustin Roode. 00 Joe Shadan in the 4th spot. Caution on the Speedway. Got one around in the middle of turns 1 and 2. One around facing the wrong direction in the middle of turns 1 and 2 brought the caution out, and one comes to a rest on the top of turn 3, bringing the caution during the caution. Caution lights out. Green flag waves, we're back underway. A little contact between the 41T and the 56 down the front straightaway. 56 Neal loses ground. 57B Hunter, your leader out of turn 4. 41T of Roode in the 2nd spot. 00 Shadan third. 56 Neal 4th. The 46 Dawson Fisher up into the 4th spot out of turn 2. The 00 Shadan back to 4th. Out front still the 57B of Hunter. Followed by the 41T of Roode. 57B, Taylor Hunter, your leader halfway down the back straightaway. Then it'll be the 41T at Dustin Root, 46. Dawson Fisher in that third spot. 00 Joe Shadan, fourth. Fifth, 56, Chase Neal. And the 46 of Fisher up in the second spot out of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Taylor Hunter in the 57B stretching his lead out to a straightaway over the 46 of Dawson Fisher. It's Hunter, Fisher, Rude, Shadan, and the 626 of Rivas up into the fifth spot. Hunter working lap traffic out of turn 4 and onto the front straightaway. B, Taylor Hunter, your leader into turn 1. Then it's the 46. Dawson Fisher in the second spot, third, 41T, Dustin Rood. Fourth, 00 Joe Shadan, and fifth, 626, Jason Rivas. Rivas knocking on the door to 00 Shadan. Loses ground in turn 1. 2 to go. White flag waves. Cruising at 3 through 4, off onto the front straightaway and at the flag. Your winner, Taylor Hunter in the 57B. So go to the 46, Dawson Fisher. Third, 41T, Dustin Rood. Fourth, 626. Jason Rivas into 626. And I'll let the judges score it on out from there. You a Josh Landers t-shirt for $20 with all proceeds going to the Parker Lee Project. The KR Promotions trailer behind the grandstands, barbecue sandwich and a bowl of beans for a donation to the Parker Lee Project. Can't beat that. Also, RJ Trailers down behind the turn 4 area grandstands with our trailers on display and some giveaways as well. Lineup's good. Caution lights out. Green flag waves. We're underway. Side by side into one to go. It's Whitehead on the low line. McCullough on the high line. Whitehead with the advantage out of turn 2. McCullough in that second spot. Then they're side by side for third. It'll be the 10 and 8 Dixon with the advantage on the 4B. Blanton on the inside. Dixon on that high line. Side by side. They'll come out of turn 4 for that third and fourth spot. With one lap in the books, 36J, Justin Whitehead, your leader down the back straight over the 55, Lee McCullough. Then it's 10, Nate Dixon, 4B, Kyle Blanton, and 38, Double D, Rodney White. That's your top 5. Whitehead continues to lead out of turn 2 and on the back straightaway once again over the 55 of Lee McCullough, 10, Nate Dixon still third, 4B, Kyle Blanton, 438, Double D, Rodney White in the fifth spot. 27, Dalton Faulkner there ready to pounce well. The 98 of Chris Davis, 47, Tom Burrow the third, 1W Walter Hamilton, 1 Ronnie Gould, 17 Tommy Davis Jr. quite a bit of talent in the field. Whitehead stretches his lead out of turn 2 over the 55 of Lee McCullough. McCullough stretches his lead over the 10 of Dixon's. They go in the back straightaway into turn 3. It's Whitehead, McCullough, Dixon, White, and the 27 of Faulkner up into the 5th spot. Whitehead continues to lead down the back straightaway over the 55 Lee McCullough, the 10 Nate Dixon, 38 Double D, Rodney White, and 27 Dalton Faulkner rounding out the top 5. Then it's 98 Chris Davis battling with a 4B Kyle Blanton for the 5th and 6th and 7th spot. 47 Tom Earl, the 3rd, 1W Walter Hamilton, 1 Ronnie Gould, and 17 Tommy Davis Jr. It's 151K Tommy Williams, 41 Dylan Velasco, 2K Nicholas Kirby, 5H Lance Hanson Jr., 04 Cameron Cook, and 15 JT Garland all in tow. The 79 Jeff White way behind, working his way out of turn 2. The 36 JF Justin Whitehead reeling him in. He'll be a lap car, just another lap or 2. 27 Faulkner up to 3rd down the back straightaway. Dixon back to 4th. Halfway through this time by. $36J Whitehead, your leader, halfway down the back straightaway over the 55 of Lee McCullough. Then it's 27 Faulkner, 10 Nate Dixon, 38 Double D White, and 98 Chris Davis in the 5th spot. Check that 6th spot. He's working on the 38 Double D White as they go down the front straightaway and into turn 1 for that 5th spot. Jeff White in the 79 takes it to the infield. 36J Justin Whitehead, you're really working his way through turn 4 and off onto the front straightaway once again over the 55 of Lee McCullough. Then it's 27 Dalton Faulkner, 10 Nate Dixon, and 98 Chris Davis up into the 5th spot out of turn 4. The 6th spot's 38 Double D White, 7th 4B Kyle Blanton, 8th 47 Tom Earl, 9th 1W Walter Hamilton, and 10th 1 Ronnie Gould. 5 to go, race fans. We got 5 to go, being shown to 36J Justin Whitehead, 27 Dalton Faulkner up on the back bumper at 55 Lee McCullough as they go into turn 1. Whitehead continues to lead out of turn 2 and onto the back straightaway over the 55 of McCullough. He's got a bumper full of 27 Dalton Faulkner. Then it's 10 Nate Dixon, 98 Chris Davis, 38 Double D Rodney White, 4B Kyle Blanton, 47 Tom Earl III, 1W Walter Hamilton, 1 Ronnie Gould, and 17 Tommy Davis Jr. Then it's 151K Tommy Williams, 41 Dylan Velasco. Faulkner with a good run down the back straightaway. He's underneath McCullough for that 2nd spot. Contact. No harm, no foul. Both continue on. 2 to go. Oh, McCullough rounding into the infield. Caution on the Speedway for the 55 of Lee McCullough. On Dylan Velasco. Green flag waves. We're back underway. The 27 Faulkner putting pressure on the 36 of Whitehead. They're two, almost 3 wide out of turn 2. Faulkner underneath him as they go into turn 3. Faulkner driving him hard. Faulkner will lead out of turn 4. White flag waves. Faulkner leading him out of turn 2. Oh, Whitehead takes him out. Going to the lead at 98. Chris Davis takes the win. 10, Nate Dixon second, third, 36J, Justin Whitehead. And I'll let the judges scroll from there, but look out, this is not going to be pretty right here. This is fixing to be ugly. Wow. How about that one, race fans?
Of Chris Davis. If you are missing a little boy, he is up here at the booth in a lime green Batman shirt. Great flag, we're underway. And we got a caution. We have a caution. We're back underway. And we have one around in turn number 1. Bringing out the caution. Caution for the 22. We'll try this one more time. That's the 25C. Tommy Davis Jr. and the 11 of Eric Luttrell sets the pace. And we're underway. And we have them stacked up hard and deep in turn number 1, bringing out the caution. And we're going to throw the red flag on this one. Let's see now. Hopefully we can get some laps in and get a good green flag run right here as the caution lights out. Green flag. We're underway. Lead lap number 1, the 25C of Tommy Davis Jr., but right on his tail, the 504X of Jason Cook. Jason Cook in second, followed by the 15B, Thomas Blackwell. Blackwell, you'll see him again later in the Battle Royal. But right now, he's in the third spot. In fourth, the 116, Damon Hammond. And in fifth, the 11 of Eric Luttrell. Jason Cook looking low underneath the leader as they go down the back straightaway. And we got a caution, and we got a car sitting sideways. Caution lights out. Green flag comes up. We're back underway. Blackwell with a good start. He's going to jump on the outside, then he dives down low on the back straightaway going into turn number 3. Blackwell on the low line, Davis on the outside. Your new leader at the line, the 15B of Thomas Blackwell. It's Blackwell, Cook, Davis, Luttrell, your top 4. And a good battle for 5th. Look at Caden Honeycutt in the 37 on the outside. He's going to try to get them 2 at a time, but he's getting the door slammed on him. Caden Honeycutt, he's going to take over the 4th spot down the back straightaway. What amazing run by the 37 of Caden Honeycutt, but back out front, the 15B of Thomas Blackwell. And we got cars together in turn number 3 and 4, bringing out the caution. The 23 of Stephen Neighbors and the 89C of Stephen Whitaker Jr. Five laps complete. Caution lights out. We're going back green right here with Thomas Blackwell, your leader. Damon Hammond in the 116 up to second. Here comes the 37 of Caden Honeycutt. Honeycutt looking low underneath the 504X of Jason Cook. Honeycutt up to third. He was involved in that crash early on, but he got his car working good right now as he's trying to take over the second spot as they go into turn number 3. But back out front, your leader, the 15B of Thomas Blackwell. In fourth, the 504X, Jason Cook. In fifth, the 70MK, Kyle Wilkins. He's going to get pressured by the 99H of Ricky Haney. Ricky Haney in the 6th spot. Honeycutt pushes up a little high, opens the door up, back up for the 116. Hammond, back and forth battle for second between Hammond and Honeycutt. Hammond in the 116, Honeycutt in the 37. 37 on the outside. Honeycutt, he's going to take over that spot. He's going to be on the outside. He's been making the moves on the outside. Let's see if he can chase down our leader. It's Blackwell, Honeycutt, Hammond, Cook, and Wilkins, your top 5. In the 7th spot, the 100 of Michael McCullough. Problems with the 20D of Rowdy Day. He takes his car to the infield. Back out front, still your leader, the 15B of Thomas Blackwell. Blackwell not getting no pressure right now. He's out on the Sunday afternoon drive. We stay green. Blaine Smith in the 18B moves his car to the infield. Maybe Blackwell does mean business. He's going to be in the Battle Royal. Maybe he's showing the rest of the clowns he means business. Honeycutt starting to close the gap on our leader. 5 to go this time by. 5 to go. And fixing to be knocking on that back door. It's the 37 of Caden Honeycutt. Honeycutt with a good run out of 2. It's fixing to be a 2-car battle for the lead. Blackwell, Honeycutt, Hammond, Cook, and Wilkins. Your top 5. In 6 to 100 of Michael McCullough. They'll change in the running order as they're starting to spread themselves out. Honeycutt again with a good run. We got 2 laps to go. Honeycutt closes the gap. Honeycutt's going to be right there in turn 3. He's working that high side as we're coming to 1 to go. Let's see if Honeycutt can get him with 1 lap to go this time by. Your leader, the 15B, Thomas Blackwell. If he makes his marks, I think Blackwell's going to pick this one up. Into 3 and 4, coming out of 4. Taking the win, the 15B, Thomas Blackwell. In second, the 37 of Caden Honeycutt. 4th, 116. 116, Damon Hammond. And in 4th, the 504X of Jason Cook. And in 5th, the 7MK of Kyle Wilkins. Again, taking the win, the 15B of Thomas Blackwell. Getting out of the car in the Honeycutt Santa Grava victory lane, your winner, the 15B of Thomas Blackwell. Good job, buddy.
The 580 of Derek Cates. Started 8th, the 7X of Dylan Rivers. Started 9th, the 34 of Michael Tree. The 33T.
Thomas Blackwell just donated his $1,000 winnings right back to the Parker Lee Project. Way to go, Thomas!
Caution lights out. Green flag waves. The 99 of Anthony Vandenberg has the race lead. Anthony Vandenberg leads lap 1. The 7S of Stephen Beeville's spins in 1 and 2 and collects the 580 of Derek Cates. Caution on the Speedway. 1 to go. Caution lights out. Green flag waves. We're back underway. The 11S is up to 3rd. He started 5th. We got a caution for the 33T. The 34 of Michael Trammell has been black flag for rough driving. Green flag waving. We're racing once again. The 99 of Anthony Vandenberg has the race lead as a battle for second heats up. Oh, maybe a caution? No caution. The battle for third is going to be a drag race. As the 11S of Scott Newberry will take that. As the The 11S has the third spot. The new leader is the 7S. Stephen Beevils. The 11S going for second. As he's going to take that from Anthony Vandenberg. But Anthony Vandenberg says, I'm not going to let you take that spot. The top three, the 7S, the 11S, and the 99 is your top three. Two laps to go. The 11S looks like he wants to go for the lead. But does he have enough time? White flag waves for the 7S of Stephen Beevils. Caution on the Speedway for the the 48H of Hunter Howard. And debris from turn 1 to turn 2 all the way scattered. Bringing out the caution. Green flag waves. The 7S leads out on the turn 2, but he white flag waves for the 7S of Stephen Beevils. Can the 11S of Scott Newberry win? Oh. Your checkered flag waves. Your winner, the 7S, Stephen Beevils. Oh my Lanta, that was a good race. The 7S of Stephen Beevils, the 11S of Scott Newberry, and the 99 of Anthony Vandenberg, your unofficial top 3.
Again, race fans, out of your seat and on your feet. Let them know you appreciate it putting on the show tonight. All right, the 16 to the wheel man, KR bringing up the green. Here we go. Oh, KR driving to the back quick. Tom Staley into 1, your leader out of turn 4. Oh, who's that one around over already into 151? Dadgum. Patrick Daniel done spun Tommy Williams' car out. Billy Vest, done spun Tommy Williams' car out. Caution. Billy Vest bringing the caution out to 151. Green flag waves. We'll try it again. And Billy Vest going to lead him out of turn 2, but on the move it's 17, Stephen Whitaker Jr. He's at second spot. There's Todd Staley to 62. Oh, KR done to the infield. He's already broke. Look at Todd Staley going that low line. He's up battling for second already. Todd got it down. He's in second out of turn 2. Looking for that one car down the back straight away as he pulls away. Billy Vest looking good. Of course, Josh Landers at 98 coming out of the 17 to Stephen Whitaker Jr. as he go down the front straight away here. Todd Staley all over the back bumper, the one Billy Vest. Vest pulls away down the back straight away once again. Billy Vest continues to lead out of back straight away into turn 3 over the 62 of Todd Staley. And then it's the 98 of Josh Landers, the 17 Stephen Whitaker Jr. Oh, and around goes the 40. Keeps it moving, will stay green. Patrick Daniel in the 40 out of shape there, causing that caution. Almost collected the 4 Brad Dixon with him. Green flag waves, we're back underway. Oh, it's a good race out of 2. Todd Staley on the outside, that 62, trying to find a way around to 1 of Billy Vest. So they go into turn 3. Staley on that outside, driving it in deep, driving it hard. Todd making Billy work for it. Billy slips up out in front of him, and Todd slides back. It's Billy Vest, Todd Staley, Josh Landers, Thomas Blackwell, and Stephen Whitaker Jr., your top five. The one of Billy Vest starting to put a little distance over the 62 of Todd Staley as they go through turns 1 and 2 and off on the back straightaway once again. Two to go this time by. And we got a caution. Got debris on the racetrack. Question is, can Todd Staley get around the one of Billy Vest in these last couple of laps? Not with a start like that. And we got a no start. We'll try it again right here. Kevin wants them side by side in turn 4. Once again, Billy Vest leading them in 1 and out of 2, followed by the 62 of Todd Staley, 98, Josh Landers, 1W, Thomas Blackwell. Oh, Vest screws up. It's Todd Staley in the lead out of turn 4, 2 to go. Oh, Vest trying to take him out now. He's trying to pull a Justin Whitehead. White flag waves. Todd Staley slips up. Billy can't get there. Todd's leading him down the back straightaway and then turn 3. All the way out of the highway, right here to Texas. Your winner, Todd Staley. Todd Staley, your winner to 62. Climbing out of the car, your winner of the 4th annual Battle Royal, Todd Staley. All right, there is barbecue still left at the KR Promotions trailer. Like I say, a small donation to the Park Elite Project's all it takes. You can take home a barbecue sandwich, a bowl of beans, whatever you want to do. Plenty of barbecue left at the KR Promotions trailer. Race fans, on behalf of Kevin Rogers, Kevin Sestair, the Park Elite Project, and the entire staff of RPM Speedway, we want to thank you for spending your Saturday night with us. Have a safe trip home. We'll see you back here on Friday, March 27th.